Hello everybody. So I've been promising this video for it's been a while. It's been a couple months. So I'm going to be doing a craft area tour. So basically let me show you. So here you come down my door. This is the door and the stairs into my living space. This is my area, and actually in here I don't know if you can see very well, but this is where I keep all my magazines and books and my crafting books and stuff like that. It's kind of dark in here, so I'm sorry if you can't see, but and then you come out and you go in here, and usually I'll have this gate up because I like to keep my dog contained to where I can pay attention to what he's doing. So I'm gonna start over here. So in here I've got my resin lights, you can see them blinking, and then I've got some like plastic that I, do mixing on and whatnot. This I kind of move around to I put my resin mat on it to do some resin pieces sometimes. This is all finished jewelry. This is some resin stuff that I've finished. This is all finished resin. If anybody's interested in seeing things in more detail, just leave a comment down below. Right now I'm not going to go into too much detail just because there's a lot of stuff in here. So in this basket I just have stuff that I need to organize. This is all of my receipts and stuff for tax purposes. These are going to go on my wall after they're framed. Then this drawer, I've got some random stickers. This is mostly my holiday stickers, so like Christmas, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Halloween, Christmas, stuff like that, and then random stickers in here. These are sticker flakes, and then these are all sticker flakes. And then the second drawer, I've got my plastic molds. So all of my plastic molds are in here, a bunch of them. The stuff that I use to make my silicone molds. And then, sorry, this is going to drive me nuts because it's all jacked up and I don't like it to be all jacked up. Oh, this is going to frustrate me doing this. There we go, whatever. It's good enough. Ugh. Sorry, I'm just going to take this stuff out because I'm going to have to fix that because it's going to drive me friggin' ape crazy, whatnot. Anyways, so this is where I keep my plastic molds and my handmade silicone molds. Now, some of them I made, some of them I bought. So I've got one from Lady Jarhead, which I think is that one. It's from Lady Jarhead. I made this one, and then I made all of these I made. And then I've got a couple, let's see, I've got these that I made as well. Those are all molds that I made. And then I've got these four from Evil Cupcake, I think. So I haven't used these nearly enough, but I really, really like them. They're really good. They're really detailed. And then this was a little extra that she gave to me that I use like constantly. So yeah, I haven't had silicone in a while, so I haven't been able to make anything in a while, but I still have all my stuff, so there's that. And this drawer gets stuck all the time. And then this one is my non-handmade silicone mold, so I've got my ginormous, let's see, I've got two of these, one's a little bit bigger, the green one's a little bit bigger, then I've got the square one, and the heart one, I've got my love mold on the bottom, Martha Stewart molds, just a whole bunch of different silicone molds. Like I said, I'm not going to go into too much detail because it'll take forever. And then in this drawer, I've got my shells. This is just some random bead stuff. And here comes my dog. Basil, come here, baby. You say hi? Say, I got a haircut. I got a haircut. So, yeah, and then I've got my mixing cups, some extra containers. This is all my paint. I don't have that much. I'm planning on getting more, but... And then extra resin. See, I've got this stuff, which is called Eat a Bubble. My dad got it for me. Try it out, because I'm trying this new resin. I haven't tried it yet. It's called Craft Coat. So we'll try that out. Basil, stop being nosy, baby. Yes, I love you. Huge thing of Mod Podge. This is the resin that I usually use. It's called it's Annie Lux's. That's what I've got. Basil, honey, I love you. No. I've got my mold release in here, some tape. And then over here, see, I've got some memo papers. This is my plastic baggies. This is what I use to drill onto so I don't mess anything up. This is just random stuff. This is just full of plastic bags to throw things away in. This container has just some extra containers, my ornaments, because I like to bead around ornaments. And then some random stuff. This container's got my bubble wrap and my jewelry display stuff in here. And then over here I've got my beading mats, the silicone mat. This, I don't like throwing things away just in case, because you never know. And then I've got random stuff in that box that I don't ever really use. This box, I've got Basil, honey, no. I've got findings in it, and some random beads and stuff. All my chains are in the bottom here, and baggies. Sorry, I'm trying to do this one-handed with a dog that's trying to get into everything. He's being a pain in the butt. And then in here, I've got my clay tools. So I've got 2 things of pastels. I bake on here, so I put a piece of parchment paper on it and then bake on that. These are my cookie cutters. I got a whole bunch of little spoons. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they're in there. I'm going to mold this eventually. And then I've got my little cupcake molds in there. Toothbrushes for texturing. These are all my tools. I've got to find a better way to store them than in this. And then I've got, oh, I just made a mess. I've got this clay extruder. And then I've got the other one in that plastic bag there. I don't really like this one because this one hurts my hand. Dyeing tools, blah, blah, blah. This right here, this is all stuff that I'm going to trade or sell or maybe do a giveaway or something, I don't know. This is where I keep everything that I need to mail out, so I've got 3 packages that need to be mailed out. That's my entry for Little Surprises contest. It's just hanging out. And then this is all of my clay. Basil, good other things. Yeah, stump. This is all my clay. And then I keep all of the ones that I've used in the baggies. I need a better method. And then I've got my parchment paper. This is the Martha Stewart crystal clay. I've got the 1 pound white, which is kind of a little bit dry, but that's alright. I know it's workable. And then over here I've got my, this is for cutting paper. Oh, and underneath the clay there's this thing, which is a light box, so I can do tracing and stuff. So anyways, over here I've got some wires, some ultra suede, some beads, because I'm working on a project for that, and then this, my eye pins and my head pins. And then these are, let's see, I'm not even going to open it because these drawers are a pain in the butt. So this is my scrapbooking stuff, and I don't actually scrapbook, I just use the paper for resin. This is where I keep my Piggy Girl collection and like charms that other people have gotten for me or made for me. So I can reach in. Like these ones were made by Kendra when I won her contest. So I've got these. There's another one that I had, but it's on my cell phone, or it will be back on my cell phone. And then these are my favorite stickers. So these are my kawaii stickers, sweets, and stuff like that. It's full of stickers. I've got a lot of stickers. Extra cell phone cases that I don't have room for. This is where I keep my polymer clay that I've finished. And then I've got this awesome thing that I got for Christmas 2 years ago. So in here I've got ribbons and jewelry glaze, files, extra razors, all of my deco tapes. And here I've got I like to send out cards and stuff whenever I do buddy boxes or sales or stuff. And then more cards in here, and then all of my little twine for when I do my ornaments. And then in here I've got all my stamps and my stamping stuff. So stays on ink is really good for resin because it doesn't run. And in here I've got some charms, random bottle caps, and these are all random charms. These are ring bases. I've got some mirrors in here, some magnets, more mirrors. And in here I've got chains, and then all of the rest of them are bezels of some sort, except for these are the lanyard things. So that's all my bezels. And then in here I've got beads, like tons and tons of beads. And this is like not even the tip of the iceberg as far as beads go. I mean, I've got a ridiculous amount of beads. I've been beading since I was like 11 or 12 or something like that. This is my cell phone decorating stuff. So I've got the little lanyards and pearls and rhinestones, and then all of these little things are organized by shape. All of that, pearls, the little things that go in there. Keychains, key rings, keychains, cell phone cases. Eventually I want to deco this, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, so it's just kind of hanging out. And then in here, what do I have in here? I don't even know. Oh, I've got my little piggies in here. See if I can close it. And then in here I've got just some random stuff. I've got some feathers, and this is all my felt for when I back stuff. Playing cards are a great way to level out pieces. Feathers. This is a piece that I'm working on that's embroidery. I've been working on it for a couple of years. It's just not something I'm super into, so. And then over here, I've got this 3-drawer thing. This one's super random. I've got the extra filters for my mask, magnifying glass, liver of sulfur, which this needs to be thrown away because it's no longer any good. Double stick tape, glue gun, my looms in here. I don't really use it, so. And then more beads in here. Lots of beads. Like I said, if anybody wants me to go into detail of any of these things, just let me know, and I will do my best. So in here I've got buttons, beads, ring bases. These are all different charms. What's that called? Jump rings. Charms. And these are my veils. More charms, and stuff here. On top of here I keep all of my resin pieces that are not quite done, but I haven't gotten around to finishing, so there's 3 different containers with them. And then just a little earring thing. And over here I've got my precious metal wire, sterling silver and white gold. And I've got my tape down here, clear tape, that should go in there. Then in here I've got some more beads. And then in here I've got my stringing materials. So I've got my copper wires and then nickel. I've got my fire line in here, and elastic, stuff like that. And then this is like a super random little drawer. This thing has 4 of these containers just full of seed beads. I mean, these are full. So, that's that space. So this is going to be a really long video, guys. I'm sorry. So then we get to my table, and I'll get to the top of that. So on the bottom here, we've got 2 things of gemstone beads. These 2 are gemstones. These 2 are a mix of gemstones and glass. This is like my favorite area as far as beads are concerned. So that's all my good beads. These are double-sided. Like that. And this. And then these drawers, my favorite drawer. It's got my Swarovski crystals in it. I like pearls. These are all my Delica beads. There's some more Delicas in here as I ran out of room in there. Lots of just really pretty. It's just all my favorite stuff in here. Then I've got this container, which is full of, surprise, surprise, more beads, guys. More beads. Some of my other favorite stuff is in here. There's, in this one, there's rhodochrosite, which is like basically my favorite gemstone. That and labradorite. And then we've got these 4 containers that are just full of beads. I'm not going to go through them because it's just ridiculous. So they're both, they're all double layered, so they have the layer on the bottom and then the layer on top. This one's ginormous. And then I actually have my my heat gun just plugged in. It just hangs out there all the time. And then, this is my chair. I like to be comfortable because I have a bad back. And then I've got this ginormous thing just full of beads and findings, but mostly beads. These ones are actually some of my favorite. These are my check beads. I love those. And then we get to my table. So right here, this is where my findings are. A lot of my findings are. These are my scrap pieces of metal because I like to turn them in when I'm done. This is like a completely random drawer that I just throw things in. But I've got 2 little earwire makers in there. I got this one too. And then, honestly, I have no idea what else is in that drawer. Some random stuff. This I need to put back. I just got this today. It's parchment paper. My clay roller. This is scrap clay. Just got this today, so it's randomly out. I usually just keep stuff that I'm like working on out here. This is where I keep all my tools. I've got my dotting tools and my mixers, tweezers, stuff like that. This is all my pliers and stuff, and I've got a hammer in here. I've got a wig jig, a couple of them, ring mandrel, little scissors right here, and then these make jump rings, razor blades, so on and so forth. And then in this box, I don't ever open it, so I'm not actually sure what's in there, to be honest. I think it's just plastic bags and stuff. This is like first resin pieces that I ever made that they're just awful, but I don't want to get rid of them because I'm a pack rat. This is where I usually keep things that I haven't shown you guys yet, so you can't see. I'm just working on some stuff right now, so I've got everything that I'm working on. Working on some earrings. I use these pliers the most. This is my needle nails. Really, really love these. These are my wire cutters. I love these pliers. Are just, and they're by Beadsmith. You should really get the flush cutters. That's what they're called. And then this is called a chain stat. It's really, really cool if you want to just keep things steady while you're adding things to chains. And then that's stuff I'm working on for my mom. And I just keep like pins and stuff here. This is my light that gives me natural light. This is my little holder for my cell phone when I do my filming. Just random stuff that I'm working on right now. Toothpicks. This is part of my working area. This is my silicone mat, and I just glazed some stuff. And then this is where I do my resin. I put it in the rice as it levels it out. And then right here I keep my baby wipes, I keep some gloves, all my paintbrushes, my popsicle sticks, I need to get more, some mixing sticks, some Mod Podge, some my clear glue, my E6000 usually goes in there. I'm not sure where it's at though. And then that's the release that I use for when I do my silicone molds. Oh, there's my E6000. There we go. And then over here, I've got my resin that I'm working on. This one is one of my light up pieces that I made. I like to keep it over here because I don't move it around too much. It's just an empty bottle that I'm probably going to reuse. And I'll get to this in just a second. So over here I've got my necklaces. So I've got ball chains right here, just some random chains right here, random chains, and then my silk, I guess. And I've got my piggy calendar, which is obviously way off. And then my favorite spot in my entire room, these are my glitter shelves. My dad actually made these for me because he got offended when I said I was going to make something out of cardboard, so he just made some. And I think I need another one. And then I keep some random knickknacks up there. It's my necklace thing, and I have a pig collection. So, oh, this one I should show you guys. This one's gorgeous. It's hand-blown glasses from a local artist. And of course it's not going to focus, but it's really, really pretty. So yeah. So I've got the Martha Stewart glitters on the top, and then Recollections here. These are the bigger Martha Stewarts. These are my Perfect Pearls. These are, what's it called? Pearl X. This is just some random cellophane. It's called shaved ice. And then my random glitters up in here. These are Recollections, some random stuff. Sprinkles all in here. Recollections Extra Mod Podge. Some more Recollections, and then these are all my micro marbles down here. And then we get into the bigger, thicker glitters. And then down here is actually my extra glitter. So in here we've got cane slices. So I've got a bunch of cane slices. Some sprinkles that don't fit up there. And then cane slices are in here, and here, and here. Some eyeballs when I feel like making googly eyed things. And I've got some random shell bits and some more extra little things of glitter. And then in here I've got, oh look, more glitter, because I don't have enough glitter, guys, seriously. These are my rhombus glitters in here, these three things. Got some little snowflakes, some of the cellophane. I've got different colors of cellophane, random glitters, random cellophane glitters, and then this thing is just random little baggies of glitter in there, and then some random pigments and stuff. I've got a lot of glitter, guys. And then in here I've got my Pavelka lamp. I've got my extra gloves, which looks like I'm going to need to order some more soon. I've got my color wheel. This thing's actually really, really helpful, and I should probably put it up. I'm going to keep it out. And then I've got my drill, and I got this from, I don't remember where I got it from, but it's the walnut hollow one. It's really just awesome. I've got all my different bits for it, and then extra clear glue because, you know, you run out. And then I've got a fish tank that I need to clean out, and I'm going to eventually have some fish in there. Being that I've been in and out of the hospital lately, it's been hard to find time to do this, but I'm going to clean it out, and then planning on getting a blue lobster and a butterfly fish, and I'm not sure what else. So that is my room tour, and there's my little space. It's not very organized, but I love it. I know where everything is, so whatever, right? And I really want to do more decorations, put some paintings up or something. So sorry about how long this is. If you guys have any requests, like you want me to get more into depth, like you want to see my stickers, you want to see my molds, or just, you want to see the beads or something like that, or the clay, then just let me know down below. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this. And Basil, you want to say bye-bye? Are you pouting? He's pouting. You say bye-bye, honey. Okay. Bye, everybody.